Hello all, welcome back to Shaving Peg Leg. It's Wednesday, close to 5 p.m. We're going to do a head shave today. I just got out of the shower, so my hair's done. So I've had a shower, it's time to do my hair. I know, not Sinatra Lennon, I'm not. Anyways, the Cremo cartridge razor. 5-bladed monster, does okay. This handle can get a little slick sometimes, but it's like a metal insert inside of a clear plastic tube. I don't know, it could be a chrome looking piece of plastic too, I don't know. It doesn't have the weight of metal, so I'm pretty, yeah, it's plastic. This thing's too light for metal. Soap today is, I'll put the name in the description. I can't see it. No, my camera doesn't focus well. It's Cubans and Cognac. I can't remember the name of the company, but I also have the sample of the splash. Just checking to make sure I had the right one. Still got a dollop in the middle of the bowl. Made a good lather. It smells wonderful in here. I got it sitting in another bowl just like it in hot water to warm it up. Alright. I'm trying to calm down. A little dysfunctional today because I'm just trying to calm down. Pair of soap for a pre-shave, dip it in the water, cup it, don't squeeze it like I always say, or to shoot across the room on you. I went to shower this morning at 11 o'clock and I couldn't. Well, I went in the kitchen. I went to rinse my coffee mug. And I turned on the tap to rinse my coffee mug out, and nothing came out of the tap. So what the hell? So I called the office. Because there was no notice put out saying they usually drop. They got the little tube things like newspapers are stuffed in next to your mailbox. I got one of those next to my mailbox. They always put notices in when something's going to happen. There was no notice using my, I can't pronounce the name, I'll put that in the description too. Name of the brush, it's Barber Pole. I like this brush. It's, I believe it's a 24 millimeter or 22 millimeter synthetic. I'm out of it today. I'm just I've been pissed off since that happened this morning. Anyway, so I call the office. What's the deal with the water? Well, Pinellas County is fixing a pipe out. And that's the county I live in. They're fixing a pipe and the water shut off. I said, so they didn't tell you they were going to fix a pipe so you could put a notice out. They just decided today they're just going to go fix this pipe. She said, no, apparently it broke or something. I said, how about, see, this is where I could never go on Reddit's Am I the Asshole section and ask questions if I'm the asshole. I know I'm the asshole. So, excuse my language, but we're going to be adult talking here, so if that offends you, I'm sorry, but adult talking. So, I said, how about it's not the county? She said, well, yes. I said, no, how about it's your 50 plus year old pipes that are terracotta type pipes that are breaking. Always. And that's why we don't have water at least once a month, at least sometimes twice, 3 times. It's happened 3 times, yes. No water for the day. Oh no, it's the county. I said, all right, I told her, I said, when I hang up this phone, I'm getting in my car and I'm going to drive around. And I bet you it's not the county. So I drove around and 4 streets over, there's a plumbing crew still on the park property digging up and replacing pipe. So I was out, so I went to the office and I got out of the car. I hobbled my ass into the office. I said, we just spoke on the phone. She said, we did? I've spoke to several people. Back to front is with the grain. I said, and I explained who I was, and she said, oh, that was you. I said, yeah. I said, and guess what I just found? She said, you drove around the park. I said, I did. Guess what I found? She said, yeah, I know, it wasn't county, but that's what we're supposed to tell everybody. Stop lying to people. That's what I told her. Stop lying. Just tell us the truth. There's a broken pipe. We're fixing it. Water be on as soon as we can get it on. What's wrong with it? Well, they don't want us to say that. Yeah, they don't want you to say that. We're collecting $600,000 a year on this place. I think that's what it was. No, all right, take 600, multiply it by 800, which is our lot rent. 600 units by 800, and that's what they make a month here. That's it. So, and this place has been up since the 70s. So, your 70-year-old pipes are breaking, and you don't want to tell anybody. Anyways, yeah, our lot rent just went up. I got another story on that. Because yesterday I talked to a neighbor. Anyways. I said, it's not a Pinellas County crew. That's a private plumbing company doing the work. That's your contractors doing the work. Yeah, I know. She said, but we got to tell. It's just, why can't you tell the truth? Well, they don't want us to. I said, I'm not bitching at you because you just work here. I said, just please stop lying to us. You guys lie to us all the time, and it's getting boring, actually. She said, there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, whatever. So I came back home, and I came in the house about 10 after 4, quarter after 4. I went back on my porch. I came back in the house about 10 after, quarter after 4. And turned the water on, nothing. So from whenever it started, which I first trekked it around 11, to 4 o'clock, nothing, no water. Then just not thinking about it, I turned the faucet on to fill the dog's dish with water. And it went, it was about 4:30. It went, give us spurts and spatters and everything, and it finally started flowing. So I let it flow for a couple minutes, and I gave the dogs water. Anyways. Came on around 4:30. Came back about 4:30. Why can't you just tell us the flippin' truth? Why do you always have to lie? And I told you guys a couple months ago that our lot rent was going up. And that's why it's over 800 now. Anyways. We never got a notice about this. Never. And I was talking to a neighbor of mine, and she's on the homeowners association board, and she was at the meeting because most of the board members went. Guess when they held this meeting? Oh, by the way, like I said, they always put notices out in our mailbox or in that little tube next to our mailbox to let us know what things are happening. No notice that there was a meeting about for the lot rent going up. No notice saying that. None. And that we were going to have a meeting about it. No notice. They always put in no mini bikes, no go-karts, no anything unlicensed vehicles on the property, no commercial vehicles to be parked on the property. We're going to spray the grass with fertilizer and bug killer and everything on this date, on this month. We're going to repave this street. But all those notices always get put in about nothing about a meeting about lot rent going up. You know where they posted the notice? In the clubhouse on the bulletin board instead of issuing it to everybody in the park. That was bullshit. And you know when the meeting was? Get this. You know they always have these meetings like 7 o'clock at night, maybe on a Friday or Saturday night, so a lot of people can attend or most people can attend. No, they held it on a Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. in the clubhouse on a Wednesday morning. This is a 55 and up park. Some people still work. My neighbor across the street works still. And neighbor over this way, 2 houses over, works. I got a neighbor down the street that works. Okay? Some people still work. 7 a.m. on a Wednesday. And I asked her, I said, oh, the owners were there for this. She said, no, the owners didn't show up. She said, their representative did. And I was like, a lawyer, right? She goes, oh yeah, definitely a lawyer. He didn't say he was a lawyer, but you could tell he was a lawyer. I said, how many people were at this meeting? She said, besides the homeowners association, which she's about ready to get kicked off the homeowners association board anyways, because she's feisty. We'll get to that in a minute. This is just shit that goes on in my life. I'm just telling you life stories so that you don't feel so bad about your life. Your life is probably doing pretty good. Anyways. She said 3 people besides the homeowners association board showed up at the meeting. 3. And everybody bitched. Hey, our rent's gone up $25 every year for the last 4 years, and now you want to raise it $50? And the guy said, we will look into it and see about lowering it. Lowering that amount. Yeah, they lowered it, all right. 45. Bastards. Anyways. Taxes, property taxes in this area haven't gone up in the last, I think it was 8 years around here. There's no reason to keep raising the rent. I can see raising the rent and property tax went up, but there's no other reason to raise property tax. None. Or raise lot rent. Because the taxes aren't going up. So anyways. Yeah, they lowered it from 50 to 45. Bastards. 3 people showed up. Plus the 5, I think it was 5 members from the homeowners association showed up. But my friend, my neighbor that I was talking to, she said they're getting ready to kick her off the board because, like I said, she's feisty. She doesn't. She got on the board because she did not agree with the shit that they were doing. See, if you guys aren't familiar with homeowners associations are usually run. If you've ever been in the military, I haven't, but I've talked to enough veterans enough. There's always that one officer in the military that's by the book, everything by the book, can't change from the book. The book is God, the book is the Bible, you go by the book, nothing else, just the book. There's no gray areas, it's the book. No, nothing, just the book. The book. That's who runs homeowners associations. Ex-military people or ex-CEOs of companies that are like that. They're by the book people. March this way, do this. That's who runs homeowners association. You never get a nice person. They're always assholes. I should be one, but I'm not that kind of asshole. I'm a different kind of asshole. Because in case you didn't know, there are different kinds of assholes. Anyways, they had their meeting and they wanted it was $10 a month to be part of the homeowners association, or $10, a year, big deal, right, to be part of the homeowners association. But I've never joined it because I'm not going to follow their rules anyways. So screw them. I'm not giving you any money. What are you going to do? Kick me out? I pay my lot rent. You can't kick me out. Piss off. Anyways. They were going to raise it from $10 a year to $20 a year because they were having a hard time. They have certain activities and they provide, sometimes they provide, well, they always provide coffee at these activities and tea. They always provide that. And it's like my friend said, she said, they always provide coffee, yes, but it's the cheapest shit they can find at Walmart. Whatever the cheap stuff is, that's what they provide. It's like, okay, whatever. You got to expect that. She said they don't provide cookies, donuts, muffins, nothing, just coffee for some of their functions. But they have every month, the beginning of the month, I think it's the first Saturday of every month, they have a pancake breakfast at the clubhouse. And It's not free. You pay $10 a year for your homeowner association, but you have to pay, oops, this way. You have to pay $5 to get in on the pancake breakfast. And she told them the same thing. We've talked before, and we've talked about this, and she used what I told her one time. This was before when she was going to run for the board, and well, I couldn't vote for her because I wasn't on the homeowners association list, so I couldn't vote for her, but I would have. For $5, I can go to Walmart, buy a box of pancake mix and a jar of cheap syrup, and I can eat pancakes every day for the next 2 weeks. I don't need to pay $5 for pancake breakfast. They don't have any juice. You can have water, tea, or coffee, and the water's out of a tap. Let me tell you something about Pinellas County water. Have you ever smelled a pool that's been freshly chlorined? That's what our water smells like when you turn on the tap. There's so many chemicals in our water that I'm surprised we don't sprout gills and start swimming underwater. It just, seriously, there's just so much crap in our water. It is ungodly. Just give us water, all right? Pump it out of the frickin' stream, run it through a filter, and give it to us. You don't have to fill it with 50 pounds of chemicals, but that's what they do. And our water smells like it when you turn the tap on. But anyways, I'm not paying you $5 for pancakes for one sit-down breakfast when I can go and buy $5 worth of pancake stuff and eat pancakes every day for 2 weeks. Not gonna happen. She voted no. She said, in these economical times, she said, I realize it's only $10 a year. You want to raise it to $20 a year. In these economical times. Why? People are hurting as it is. You got a bunch of retired people on Social Security trying to make do with what they got. And you want to raise their homeowners association fee $10 a year. She said, it may not sound like a lot, but it could be the difference for somebody. No, she wouldn't vote for it. She didn't vote for it. Everybody else did. $20 a year it is. So anyways, then they got to the pancake breakfast. They wanted to raise it to $10. She's like, absolutely freaking not. $10 I could buy pancake stuff and eat for a month. No. They settled on $7 now for pancake breakfast. They have other events that they run, dances and whatnot, and they don't charge for them or whatever, but sometimes they have like barbecues and they charge like $10 to get in the barbecue, and they raise the price on all those other activities, the barbecues and the dinners and the lunch gathering. They raised all those by $5. And they wanted to go 10. They wanted to raise it 10, but they settled at 5. Always aim high, settle low. Or in the middle. But in these times, with the way the economy is, you want to start charging people more money? Are you out of your freaking mind? Through here, a little bit here, and a little bit in the back. Okay. Stupidity runs deep in human beings. Really, really does. And so does greed. People are absolutely asinine stupid. Got a park that lies to us all the time. Oh, it's the county. It's the county's county. No, it's on your property. They're your pipes. It's not the county. You got a private plumbing company out there working on it. That's not the county. County has their own division for working on their pipes. They don't hire private companies to do it. Twit. But thinking about moving, but I really just don't want to move. I hate moving. It's right up there with painting for me. I hate painting rooms. Absolutely despise it. I hate it. And moving's right up there with painting with me. I was at my house in Largo for 14 years. I was at my house in Seminole for 13 years before I came here. And I don't want to move again. That channel in the back of my head, and I can't. The head's too big. It's too wide, top to bottom, and it really just does not want to get in there and cut. So I'm trying to stretch the skin as much as I can. But that's kind of why I've been in a... I was in a fine mood this morning until I found out the water was off. And then, well, yesterday I talked to my neighbor about all the shit that went on about here, the park and the homeowner association and the lot rent and all that shit. It's like... When does the greed get to the point that we've got enough? We're good. When does it get to that point? Does it ever? I don't think it does. It's a group of 4 lawyers that own this park and 3 other ones. Like I said, right now we're at $800 a month, give or take. But basic, it's $800 a month times 600 units. What is that? $480,000 or something like that a month. Are you? I'm trying to think. My brain's not working right. Is it $48,000 a month that they're making here? Anyways, whatever. But they're making over $500,000 a year from here. And they don't pay out squat. They don't pay for anything. I noticed on my last bill that they started charging. I noticed this in June. They used to pay for the garbage, or not the garbage. We got a surcharge on our garbage, our water, and our sewage every month on our bill. But they used to provide the lawn. I noticed that there was a $6.35 charge for lawn maintenance now. They're not even paying for the lawn. They're making everybody in the park pay for the lawn maintenance, the cutting of the grass, and the weed eating and shit. I really should just buy a house, a regular house, and get the hell out of this. Pretty good. We'll go with that. My bitch for today. I know you guys come here to listen to me bitch. But just so you know, you're not the only one in a rough spot. There's others out here in rough spots too. It's not that I can't afford it. You know, I'd like to have a little extra money every month. they are eventually going to get to the point where this place will be damn near empty. Every month, every time they raise the rent, you see a bunch of places go up for sale. And the funny thing is, people buy them to get in here. It's a nice park. It's clean. It's quiet for the most part, except for the neighbors, the apartment complex across the street, which I'm on the end. I'm on the outside of the park, the edge of it. So I hear the apartment complex. I hear those people all the time. Nothing. And it's a cartridge right there. I'm not going to peel anything with the Allen block. I'm not, but it's pretty much quiet. It's kept up. You know, you gotta do the background check and everything before you can get in here. So there's no trash here, except for me. I need to go move into Pinellas Park. Pinellas Park in this area there's a joke about Pinellas Park. You never had to cut your lawn in Pinellas Park because you just park another car up on blocks on your yard and don't worry about it. Which, Hazel? Because if you drive through Pinellas Park, I guarantee you, whatever neighborhood you drive through, you will find at least 5 or 6 cars up on blocks in the yard. That's just the way it is. Cubans, or Cognac and Cubans, excuse me. That is a wonderful scent, guys. It really is. This is in my top 5 of scents. This is a great scent. My Johnson & Johnson Baby Lotion, because it will keep the skin soft. Oh, still got the scent of that aftershave on my hands. It's good. Good. That is really good stuff. Trials and tribulations. I appreciate you being here. Thanks to all my subscribers. And if you're watching and you're not a subscriber, please click that button. It's free. I appreciate it. Don't forget my link to the razor company, my affiliate link. If you buy anything through my link, the money I get back on that at the end of this month, I'm going to put it towards the GoFundMe for Kim Gray because she's got cancer and she can't work until September. So please help me out with that. I appreciate everything you all do. I appreciate you being here. Enough of this babbling fat fool on the camera. You're in the chair next. Happy shaves out there, guys. Hey, y'all, just a little add-on. Sorry about the bloop there near the end. I made a mistake when I was putting it all together, and don't ask. It's a stupidity on my part. I did something really stupid, so I had to bloop it. Well, I blooped it by accident. All right, sorry. Take care, all. Have fun. Have a good day, and good shaves out there.